Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you guys how I actually read my order flow charts, how I actually analyze, so you guys can also understand how to actually trade using order flow and view up. So as you can see right here, this is a very clean setup that I got on the Humanity, which is the HUSDT. So you guys can see how I actually bank this HUSDT, which is Humanity protocol. And as you can see, we have this massive sell off, right? So as you can see, we have this order right here, which is 378, and the order keep onwards coming in, which is a sell order, as you can see. So now I saw this right here that the price actually getting plummeted, and with a massive volume way back down. So all I have to do is just to be patient and see where the floor actually is, so you can actually get a better entry. And this is how I actually get entry whenever I'm using my order flows. So as you can see right here, which we have all these downtrend right here, as you can see this massive dump right from this area right here. So we've not seen anything happen right here. That's why I actually bring this place blank. So I don't want to show you guys what actually happened. So we want to see how this happen right in real time, because I actually post it on my X page. You can actually follow me. I show this in real time, how I actually track this trade. Just the trade took 7 days to actually execute, and I'm in serious profit. I've actually posted everything right there. This is not a fugazi or fluff. This is a real live market. So now, as you can see right here, we have all of these big red bubble, which shows that there's a massive sell-off from HUSDT. So what I going to do is that I look at this candle, because each candle speak its language. So you need to understand the candlestick linguistic, so you can actually understand. So as you can see, there's a lot of information I'm saying right here. I'm not actually looking at higher high, higher low, or structure of anything. I'm only saying the volume, because I want to trade where the big money is actually trading. So as you can see right here, we saw all of this downtrend. So my decision right here is to look for a candle that actually got a full follow through without any buyer participate. So when I scan all of this candle right here, I saw some of this candle that the seller actually dominates. So let me just show you right here. We have this. So now I saw this one right here. Look at this candle right here. It's a full candle, and it actually delivers. As you can see it right here, it actually delivers. So what I'm going to be looking for is to wait for a lot of confirmation in this scenario, so that I can get that exact moment when the big player and the institution are about to move the market with huge volume. So what I do is, now that I saw this, I'm going to be coming to my tools and look for my horizontal array, and I'm going to be putting it at the tip of that candle that got the full follow through. Make sure you understand what I'm trying to do here, so you don't mess it up. So as you can see right here, I'm going to go down up right here again, and I'm going to bring up the tools again, and I'm going to be marking this right here, because this also gets a very follow through, because we do not have any weak right here. As you can see, we don't have any weak of buyer trying to push way back up. So I'm going to do the same thing for this candle right here, which actually deliver fully. I'm going to do it right here. So now these are level that we're going to be looking at for whether you want to take your TP, or you want to just for the sake of taking profits, because this is where you're going to be having a huge volume. Here on this trade, I did not actually use volume profile, because I've actually see what I actually need. I can actually use profit profile to actually spot it as well, but this is very basic, so you guys can actually grasp it very easily. So now what I'm going to be doing now is to relax. I don't have to rush anything. I want to wait for a candle to actually break this volume candle right here. What this means is that any sell off below this right here is going to force them to actually close the position, and it squeeze them to actually change their direction to buy, and it's going to be a very high speed buying pressure, because once it broke this, it shows that the buyer are now fully controlled. They took control of all this sell order right at this bottom. And if I actually can see, we have this hammer candle right here with over 292 millions of orders, but it didn't got a follow through, which is called absorption using order flow. This an absorption tells you that the market did not, the seller does not get a follow through, even at a very high pressure. They could not get follow through. The buyer hijacked the pressure from them. They absorb everything. So now as you can see, we have this engulfing. Look at this candle right here, engulf with over 168. This candle right here, it's engulfed with over 168 millions of orders that engulf this, which shows that reversal is now about to take place. But as an order flow trader, you are not going to be using just a candle printing. We want to see a confirmation, because we are trading orders. We want to see where the big players actually moving, so we can move along with them. So what I actually do here is to wait for price to actually close. I don't want to see weak. I want the price to actually close above this before I can decide that, okay, if I took trade right here and put my stop loss behind the order, I'm going to be hitting huge, because this order right here that got filled, absorbed, they are going to be forced, this right here, this order right here that got a follow through, they are going to be forced to close their trade, and which leads to high pressure in buying pressure. Like they're gonna be like speed at which price is gonna be moving away from this level is gonna be high. So that's why I come down right here and I wait for this. And as you can see, the price actually closed with a very strong signal that shows that the buyer actually like aggressively, they are not allowing the price to actually go way back down. And as you can see right here, we have this candle right here, which actually prints an hammer candle along, and it's, if you zoom closer, you see it's closed above this line right here. So this alone has actually given me a very confirmation that this price is going to be parabolic. So as you can see right here, what I do right here is just to click on this and bring my long tools right here. I take my long tools. So what I do right here is to take my long tools right here. I want to make sure that my entry is actually placing my stop loss below this range right here. As you can see, this bulb right here, I want to make sure my stop loss is right here, which will now become a defensive, as you can see. So that's why you can actually set a very tight stop loss at this region right here. As you can see it right here, you can actually drag it somewhere, maybe like 3, because you are using a very you are using a small leverage, which HT does not allow high leverage. So as you can see, so the TP, like I showed you guys, I've actually know where the price is about to, because immediately it closes above this, it's going to force all of these sell orders to actually close their position, and that is why we are receiving this massive pump right here, which is about 125% move, as you can see right here. But this is where our full TP is, so I'm going to be moving this right here, because immediately you break it, we're going to be seeing a very pressure, or we're going to see a very pressure on this sell order. They are going to be forced to close their position, and if you actually draw it far away right here, you're going to be seeing that this is a crazy move, and I'm not actually guessing because I know where the market is heading to. And as you can see, we hit the full and as you can see, we hit the TP1, which is about 247% with a very tight stop loss of just 3.5, or if you actually move it way higher as well, you can get maybe like 2% or 1% without market actually hit it. And as you can see, the next target right here is also hit, which is about, as you can see it right here, because why this also occurring is because it forced all of these sell order to actually close their position and actually make this actually hit way higher, like the big pump. As you can see, we have a massive big pump right here. So if you go to 15-minute time frame, you're going to be seeing this way clearly. And as you can see, we have this massive clean chart without starting doing higher high, higher low, because we want to see order from the big institution, how they are actually moving money. And I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any question, let me know down in the comment section. And make sure to follow me on my X, on my TikTok, and all my social media, so you can actually learn more about OrderFlow and viewer, because that is actually what I use to become a profitable trader. So, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Peace out.